Apex. I'm pretty new to Apex, so don't judge. I'm absolute garbage. Oh my gosh, so close. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. Ruined it right there. They're all one hit. So, meow. No. I'm such a bot. Okay, so. Ooh. So, the way. Hold up. Do that, go to my channel. Having fun in Apex Legends. There. There we go. Now, so the way this shot's gonna work, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch over to this one, and then and then I switch over to this one and move this way. I jump off, grapple onto that. I hook up on that one. Oh, I don't know if that's even possible. Possible? Not that ammo. No. What is this one? SMG, so I'm guessing light. That aim though. Just do all the damage I possibly can. There. So, I'm gonna do this. Hop off here, ride on this one, hop off here, ride on this one. No! Like I said, I'm Garbo at this game. I just deleted Fortnite, so like, yeah. I'm pretty new. Huh, that hasn't happened yet. To me, that's the first. Jeez, massive shotty. I just want to see, like I said, real new.
Repairing.
Light rounds, nope. Shoddy. Okay. Okay, so I do this 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so I'm doing this 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'd be a sick shot. Oh, if I could somehow hit that. Whew. If I could hit that shot. Oh, wait. Whoops. Forgot to do something. So, 1, 2, hop on, nope, nope. Oh, wait a minute. So already hit for everything, hit for everything, hit for everything. There. Nope. Get me on here. Let me do this and that. No. Nope. Nope. No. No, wait. No. Yes.
Grappling.
Oh, that would have been epic. Oh, man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Grappling. Let's explore this way.
No, I pressed the wrong button. I'm so used to Fortnite, so I pressed what's it called, R1.
Mastiff here.
I pressed R1 on accident because I'm used to pressing R1 to switch guns. No. I love how the gun reloads so quickly. It's like that's the best thing about this game. Everything's so much more fast-paced. You don't have to wait 5 years for something to happen.
Let's go this way.
Hold up.
Hostile close. Contact with hostile. Hostile right here. Hostile right here.
So. No, bro. I'm getting so close. Nah, bro. One second. Not like anyone's watching. back to my little depression cave. Okay, to my one viewer, which is me. Oh, 1 second. To my one viewer, which is me. What's up, me? My one viewer, which is me. What's up, me? Me is back. I am back. My dog had a bad dream. Oh. Oh, wrong one. One day I'm gonna hit this shot. Like, right before I started the stream, I hit this. Hold up, 1 second. I hit this. Hold up, 1 second. Party. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn this off. The sound off. Nope, nope, nope. Now to my one me viewer. Just give me 1 more second. I've got to message my friends and maybe they'll join my stream. Do that, hold up. Uh, Hold up. Sorry to my one viewer. Join my stream at Mayo Kids. Mayo. Stream at Mayo Kids Mayo. Hold on. Okay, there. There we go. Okay, there.
Wait, come see.
Hold up.
Come see what Dad caught.
Traveling.
Come on.
Oh, that would have been cool. 1 second to my one viewer, which is me.
Come see.
Oh, that would have been cool. 1 second to my one viewer, which is me.
Bryce. Bryce. Oh crap, one sec. Bryce. Hi. Dum da dum. The nurse. I love hags. I thought it was a nurse. Ha. You suck at lunging, my dude. Dead horde. Come on, bro. Oh, someone who's half decent. Okay, maybe not. Come on. Go ahead. Pick me up, buddy. How? How'd I miss? How did he even teleport that late though, bro?
Okay, to my one viewer, me, watching my stream, I am back.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Not like I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I lost a hag, bro.
Now, for those of you who saw my previous Redstone video, you might recognise this screen here. This is my forest firefighter that I created. It clearly isn't particularly very good at putting out forest fires. It is very good at spawning squid though, and it's also very good at looking ridiculously cool. Now, this uses the fact that we can now place water source blocks inside things like fence posts and iron bars and things like that, which means that we can actually move them using pistons. So of course I attach them to a flying machine and I created something that looks a little bit like this. But after recording that video, I thought to myself, you know what, I think we can build something a little bit sillier. I know that may seem ridiculous because this is one of the craziest looking redstone contraptions I can think of, but things can get dafter than this. Now, I sincerely hope that this grab these and grab these and retract them. I think that's one more block. Let's give this another go. We're going to have to retract all of these guys again. Yes, there is definitely a sources. Oh dearie me. Now surely if that logic applies on the floor, then the same logic can apply up in the sky. So what I'm going to do is link up all of these pistons, we'll grab ourselves a redstone line so that we can power all of those. And then we'll chuck some water source blocks on the inside of these once again. So there we go. And, that is not something that I really thought of. That creates an infinite water source. Give me a second. Okay, that's a little bit more like it. I got a little bit scared there. Now, if we retract all of these, do we create infinite water sources in those gaps? So let's do that again. So we need to place in all of the pistons. And once again, and we have ended up with something that looks like that. Now, is that an infinite water source? If I was to grab a water bucket here, so if I was to grab an empty bucket, obviously I can't pick up water from something that isn't a water source block, but this is... We can make a serious mess here. Now, it may not be pretty, but there is a chance that this thing could actually work.
You won't even know what hit him.
Oh, man. Wait, what? It's looking like something strange has happened. Hang on. Something's odd happened to my blocks. Okay, clearly my blocks got mismatched while I was building it. I don't really know how that happened, but now we are actually creating infinite water sources, which means that now this thing could potentially function. Oh, and it does. We're creating a block of water. No. Oh, that is evil. Oh, that is so totally evil.
I'm not sure yet. Okay, you keep doing that.
Oh dear. I've just single-handedly ruined so many multiplayer servers. So many people's worlds, so many people's builds. I mean, think how easy that is to build.
Hey, I'm sorry,
And you can just let that free. And can you imagine how annoying that would be to clear up? Oh my word.
Back again. Let's try it over again.
Oh dear. Is it wrong that I want to make it bigger? So I'm pretty much going to apply the same strategy that I used with the previous redstone video, which is just to add wings to it. So we're going to have some extra wings, and those are going to be transporting extra modules, and then we're going to have to hook them up into the actual circuit using some piston mechanics coming out the side here. Now I'm thinking, so that is 7 blocks in total, so then we add an extra 6 each time from the center. Okay, so 7 plus 12, so that's 19. Yeah, 31 blocks sounds good. Let's go all out. It's gonna be this big. And by this big, I mean this big. Okay, this looks the business. That is the starting section. We have all the pistons out the back. Then what we need to do is we need to put in the secondary sections, and I don't actually know how to do this. So that is 1 piston there, 1 piston there, and then if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that is 9 in total, and then if we had an observer here, that's 10, and then that would be 11. So that is within the block limit.
Using grapple.
We can
Let's go this way.
You'll be happy to hear that I'm actually doing this in a fairly methodical fashion, and I have brought in all of the slime blocks into this central point. So all of those guys are connected up. Now the only thing that we do need to do is we need to make sure that all of the timings are exactly the same, I think. So this is going to need a piston here, so we're going to need an observer there, which hopefully that isn't going to cause any issues. And then we'll also need an observer on this one, and then all of these have the same quantity of observers. They have the same timings running into them, and then we just have them flaring out, powering all of these pistons on the fringes.
Zip line here.
In fact, can I test it once? I think it's worth making a backup first. So, when I flick this lever on and off, we should see the entire wall of blocks over there retract at exactly the same time.
Might
we
be
did
good
see
to watch over. Cancel
Everything
that.
seems to have worked. And oh my god, this is actually going to function as a redstone build. That's terrifying. You see, all we need to do now is we need to create the motor, and we can actually use the same motor that we used for the previous redstone contraption, because we know that that had the correct timings and everything like that. So I'm going to go back to an early stage in the video, and I'm going to see exactly what I did. I think it was something along the lines of this, and then I had, yeah,
Let's
I'm
explore
going to have
this
to go
way.
back to earlier on in the
Forget
video.
that.
But we can build the motor. That's what actually pulls this thing along, and then the rest will kind of just follow. It will follow with us, just leaving a path of, well, water source blocks and squid. Lots and lots of squid, I imagine. Water source, water source, water source, water source, water source. Okay, so that's covered that. By the look of things, we need a water source there as well. So there we go. Water source, water source, water source, water source, water source, and water source. And there we go. Big pool of water. That's all looking good. Now we just have to go over here and set fire to this observer. And it lives! And it creates oceans! This is the ocean builder! Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know how I would feel if someone built something like this in my world, over the top of my base. I mean, especially my base. My base is an ocean base. That would be exceptionally cruel. But I'm gonna have to fly up here, and I'm gonna have to get a screenshot. There we go. That looks spectacular. Let's get it right the way up into the corner, so you can see the path of destruction. This is just creating a path of destruction. But you know what this would be good for? Oh, it looks like we're not getting a water source in the center there. Have I missed one? I think I might have missed one. That's all fixed. I was just missing a block that was out the front. No big problem. So as I was saying, this is going to fix an issue that I had in the previous redstone video. So we need to look for, I'm guessing, birch sapling. There we go. That's what we want. So that is the one that we need. There we go. They're all in place, and now all we have to do is set the game rule, random tick speed up to 1000, and we will have ourselves an instant forest. And anyone who saw the previous video will know where this is going. I think some of you were a little bit disappointed in the previous video that my forest fire putter outer machine forest fire, because I didn't think of the fact that there were gaps in this area right here. Well, hopefully this machine fixes it. If we just put out that fire, that will boot this thing into action. It's extinguishing. I mean, this thing, you would think, will do a decent job of putting out the flames here. So let's see. Here it goes. There's fire on the edge. And oh, would you look at that? The forest fire is no more. We have extinguished a full forest fire, ladies and gentlemen. This machine works perfectly. I mean, clearly I've miscalculated the size of... Okay, fine. Outside of the scope of my machine, the forest fire still burns. But inside the scope of it, look at that. Fire fully extinguished. There's none to be seen. It's been completely put out. Obviously, you know, it is now underwater. There's quite a lot of water covering the forest. I actually don't know if that would be better or worse. Would you rather be flooded or on fire? I know both of them are pretty horrible ways to go, but either way, it does function. It puts out forest fires, and on that note, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and as per usual, standard filming channel stuff. Link will be on the end screen.
$700 and 900 series mowers. Save up to $1,800 off these mowers. This special will not last. Come on down to Yard Power and see why we are your local Cub Cadet Superstore.
It is an understatement to say that I was extremely worried. I was overwhelmed, and
I'm not a big fan of lava. We don't exactly have the best of relationships, let's just put it that way. With that being said, in some of the recent snapshots, a really interesting feature has been introduced, and that is the fact that if I put some soul soil underneath lava that has ice next to it, then it will actually convert the lava into basalt. Right, let's see if this works. Yes. Okay, that's interesting. I know at this point in time that feature is fairly old news, but I still haven't tried it yet. So naturally, after seeing how the feature actually functions, my brain immediately went towards automated machines, because we have a movable water source and also a movable soul soil block down at the bottom here. So that means that we should be able to create automatic bridge builders. Check this thing out. Okay. Alright, so this thing's kind of steamrollering along, basically, just creating a path for us to walk over in the lava. You see that, Striders? You've already been made redundant, even if you are adorably hilarious. This guy's hitched a ride. He's hitched a ride on my machine. He's like, I'm not swimming through the lava if this thing exists. I'm hopping straight on. Anyway, within just a few minutes, this little machine right here has managed to make its way to land. This guy's hopped off as if this is some kind of slime block taxi. That was genuinely hilarious. And we now have a perfectly constructed bridge all the way across this lava lake right here. The only issue is that it's a bit pants, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing special about this, so I think we should do something a little bit better. Now, the big question is, does this actually work on flowing lava? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Well, this idea has failed. I give up. Goodbye. Of course, I'm joking. Just means we're going to have to get a little bit more creative. I think this means we're going to need two sets of flying machines. We're going to need a flying machine that is flying underneath the lava. That's going to be moving the soul soil along. And then we're going to need another flying machine up at the top, which is going to be moving all of our ice and also all the other things that we need this machine to be doing. Okay. All right. Now, normally, this would not be too tricky of a task, but have you ever seen what it's like to try and build in lava? I've just placed 2 blocks and I've lost them. Genuinely have no clue where they are. Did I even place 2 blocks? Oh, there they are. They've arrived out of no. This is going to be stressful. Oh, I found a sweet spot. If I can just stay here, then I can build underneath the lava without too much stress. Oh, this is perfect. If this teleport command works, then this is a huge life hack, okay? Because that is the Y value that I was at when I could see through the lava. Yes! All right, okay. So now I can teleport myself into vision zone. That's actually really handy. The only slight issue is that I need to be really quite far away to be able to get direction on my pistons, but that's better than not being able to see anything. With huge amounts of help from that command, I've managed to construct a little flying machine underneath our lava lake here. The only thing that I'm slightly concerned about is the observers firing due to the lava gradually clearing. We don't want any updates coming through these observers that we don't want. They should only be caused by the movement of pistons. And if we start getting updates from the lava gradually dispersing, that's going to be an issue. But I guess there really is only one way to find out if it is going to function, and that is to give it a proper test. Let's see what happens here then. Quick backups have been made. I wouldn't want to have to build that again. And 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, it sounds promising. I guess I can't actually see anything that's happening here. But that looks good, apart from the fact that, yeah, we are actually getting those lava updates. Those lava updates are causing the weird stoppages that keep happening in the build. Now, is there anything that we can do about that? Oh, we might actually be in a little bit of trouble. We could be in a little bit of trouble. Now, I'm hoping that these observers out the front, which obviously aren't going to have any lava updates, should be able to power this block, which will power this piston. And I'm hoping that these trapdoors right here should activate the observer to initiate it, but then also be a block in front of the observer to stop it from being affected by lava flow. That sounded like quantum physics, didn't it? That definitely sounded like quantum physics. And in true quantum physics fashion, it did exactly the opposite of what I expected. But after making a few minor tweaks to the design, I think we might just be about to send it off, and that is sounding A lot more promising. Yes, yes, yes. This is perfect. This is it. This is exactly what we need. Right, now we need to make its bigger brother. But now my happiness has come to an abrupt halt because I've just discovered that you can in fact convert flowing lava into basalt. I was just using the wrong ice. I hate myself. To be fair, the fact that they're separate flying machines is actually going to make this better. I'll explain why in a second. Anyway, I'm fairly certain I've got the top flying machine done, so if these two machines fly in sync, then we should get ourselves an 8 blocks wide bridge going across this lava lake right here. And it looks like that is the case. This has got to be one of the most satisfying looking things in Minecraft. Genuinely just looks like a steamroller. Okay, so this is a really, really strong start. We're going well here, but I didn't just want to make an 8 block wide bridge. As cool as that is, and this is pretty cool, I want to go further than this. Are
you ready to experience the wood-fired flavor you've been missing? Then stop grilling.
Want to go better. But quickly, the reason that the two flying machines not being connected is better is because we don't get any gaps in the lava lake where the lava has been removed and we start getting flowing things like this. Oh my goodness, it's starting to go backwards. But back to that quickly, we are about to make some holes in the lava lake on each side of our bridge, so if we can minimize the size of those, then it's just going to make the whole thing look just a tiny bit nicer. Now, why are we making these holes? Is because I'm a moron, okay? Even if I have 8 blocks to play with, there is a chance that I'm going to run off the edge when I'm not concentrating and fall into lava. So I thought I would add in some safety guides, some little safety kind of barriers on either side into this thing, and I want to make them a little bit decorative. Now, the first stage is just pulling up these blocks right here, and that should be quite simple. We just need some sticky pistons on either side. Okay. I'm already loving the way that this is coming together. I'm already a huge fan. All right, now we need to take these blocks here, we need to lift them up by a block, then another block, then we need to push them across so that they're up here. But I want to add a nice decorative design in that I want them to be like this, which is, that's going to be interesting to see if I can pull that off. That is going to be very interesting to see if I can pull that off. So my first idea has failed. I thought if I had a double piston extender that pushes it across quickly, maybe it would skip one and then do one, but it hasn't. Somehow I've managed to make this work, and it does seem to be functioning. I've made some pretty serious changes. I actually made some of these changes while it was moving, which is hilarious, as you can actually see. But it functions. So I'm getting one, then missing one, then getting one, then missing one. This is fantastic. Sadly though, it didn't quite work upon launch because things were sticking together. But after a handful of redesigns, this machine has been created. So if we flick the lever, now we get one, we miss one, and also obviously we're getting the area pulled up on the sides. Now this in of itself is actually quite a cool looking build. I have to say, as far as bridges go, this is already quite nice. I'm already quite happy with it, but I definitely think it will be considerably cooler when we start lifting up those single blocks. That's gonna look nuts. Now if this works first time, I will be incredibly impressed. Well, that ended that dream very quickly, didn't it? Hopefully this one goes a little bit better. Alright, activated, stuff is moving. Things are happening! Yes! We are getting it! Look at this! It's like a little block conveyor belt that's just shifting the block. This is the best. How cool is this? Alright, let me build the other side. And with that now done, I gotta say, I am really, really pleased with this. I think there's something so cool about it. And also, the interesting thing about this bridge builder is that this is actually constructing something that if I saw this going across the nether, I would think, oh, that's cool, like somebody's actually put some time into building a half-decent looking bridge going across the lava lake. How nice of them. When in reality, like, this is just an automated process. I am curious to see what happens here, because that's about to go through a lava blade. So let's see, is it gonna... It didn't even break it! It's... Something's... I mean, I'm amazed that didn't break it. How did that not break it? This thing's indestructible. I'm actually so pleased with this. Check that out. This has been built by a machine. This walkway here has been built by a machine. That machine. It's not even that big. How crazy could you go with this? I feel like you could go absolutely wild. It actually, and also as a bonus, it kind of looks a bit like a Space Invader. I mean, this is the perfect redstone contraption. I've enjoyed making this redstone video. I'm probably going to toy around with this a little bit more. I like this concept, and I like the idea of going wild. I do hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya. This was one of those videos I genuinely wasn't sure if it was going to end up being as cool as I thought. I kind of went in 50-50 as to whether or not I was going to scrap it entirely. But then it's come together really nicely, and that genuinely, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And I say, I wonder how crazy you can go with this. I'm going to be thinking about that all night.
In times like these, you've got the green light.
Hello everyone, this is Mumbo, and welcome to Redstone versus Building with Grian.
Hello, it's about time, it's happening.
Yeah, it's finally happening. We've had this video planned for months now, and we finally got everything together. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at 10 Minecraft categories, and we're going to have a fun and friendly competition. I repeat, fun and friendly. Down in the comment section, I can see the war zone already beginning. It's fun and friendly.
No shots fired.
No.
Just friendly competition.
Yes, exactly. And we're going to be comparing how we approach each different thing with building and redstone. So obviously I'm going to be doing the redstone stuff, and Grian is going to be covering all of the building things. Now, in my video, we're going to be covering 5 of them, and Grian will also have his video where he's going to be covering the other 5. So you can check them out on each channel there. And just remember, we want to re-clarify this. This is all fun and games. This is all fun and games before all of you get all militant down in the comment section. We are friends. Look, we can stand really close to one another. See, look, that you wouldn't see enemies doing that sort of thing. But remember, I'm definitely going to win. Okay, right, let's get started. So the first one is going to be traps. Now, this is interesting. I mean, yours looks really, really cool, if you're asking me.
You mean no, it doesn't look really cool. I intentionally made a terrible looking hut because the type of trap that I've made is a building trick and not a redstone trick. Right.
Well, I mean, I think it looks really cool. I love jungle biomes. Jungle biomes for me are like one of the coolest biomes, but also this still looks cooler than a lot of my builds before you start saying things like that.
It's really, really difficult in Minecraft to build at a minuscule scale. So this is about as small as you can physically get inside a house. Like 3x3 is about the bare minimum. So what I've made here is an intentionally like starter house looking house. Right. It is meant to look like someone has had their first night here. Yeah. And it's basically meant to tempt you inside, and I'll let you explore it and experience the trap for yourself, and I'll explain how it works.
So we've got an anvil, we've got some torches. The only other thing that we've got is a chest, which, from my years of playing Minecraft, seems a bit dubious to me, but I'm going to open it, and yes, that was to be expected.
Goodbye!
So how did you do that? Did you use torches under the sand, or was it?
No torches. This is a very, I think, unknown trick in Minecraft, actually.
Okay.
I think I've actually shown this on my channel before, but I still don't see people using it. Now, I have actually used a little bit of redstone just to update the blocks.
That's totally fine.
So, the idea is to create some floating sand or gravel. Yep. Now, you know for a fact that when you're like exploring around in the world, you see sand and you just have to punch it, right? You just have to punch it. So what we can do is a little trick where you put two high plant. Yep. And if you remove the bottom half and not the top, it leaves the sand floating.
You know what's hilarious? I totally thought that had been removed. Like, I was 100% certain that was gone. Because do you want to see something interesting here? I'm sure you already know about this one, but for those of you who are watching, if you get string, okay, so if we quickly, I mean, we're gonna have to do, but string. So if you place string on top of a block, can you actually see that string? Not really. You'd have to really be looking for it. But that string, when you walk over it, actually causes updates. So you could have string on top of that sand there, and when you walk over it, it would drop. I mean, obviously, when you place it, it's going to fall. That's what I did.
If I place this underneath, we're making.
Yeah, this is cutting edge right here.
This is cutting edge Minecraft right here.
Yeah, look.
So I do that, and you walk over. Oh, genius! So you don't even need the trap chest. You could just walk in, and a tripwire would cause it all to go.
I mean, I did not realise. I didn't realise that was still in the game. I thought that had been removed ages ago, so you've actually taught me something new there. That's very impressive.
So yeah, that is the building technique. No redstone needed. Just need some tall grass or rose bush or whatever. Do you know what? It could have been removed, but we are in an slightly older version. But I don't think it has.
No, I don't think it has. I think I think it was removed. Well, I thought it was removed probably like a year or two ago. So you've caught me by surprise here. Now I'm actually using a kind of semi-similar technique to what you're doing. I'm actually using updates to activate the trap. Now, just before you start, I'm just